Hi guys, for today's look I wanted to do something a little bit more dramatic and something that's a little bit more detailed. This time I used some of my hip shadows. These you can get at your local drugstore. They're really great pigmented colors, very reasonably priced. So I wanted to do a different look using these. This is the look here. And for this look I used 3 of the hip shadows: Flamboyant, Brazen, and Flashy. And I haven't tried Flashy before other than using the other, which is on the other side, as a highlight color, but I think I really like this look. So let me know what you think and we'll go ahead and get started with the tutorial. I've already primed my eye with Urban Decay Primer Potion, and the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take an NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. I'm going to place that all over my lid. Just like that. Use my finger to blend it out. This is really going to make the yellow and the flamboyant palette to pop out. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab just an eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to pack on some of that gold color to just my lid area. And once again, it's the Flamboyant from the Loreal HIP Duos. I'm going to pack that color right on the lid. You can bring it all the way over just like that. Next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take a nice little angled brush. This one I got from Michael's, and it's an angled shader brush. And I'm going to take some Black Bean, which is another NYX Jumbo Pencil, just the black one. I'm going to take some of that on the brush, just a little, and I'm going to cut my crease. Starting over in the corner here, I do have tape for a sharp edge and for a starting point. So I'm going to take some of that, and I'm cutting my crease all the way over. And I'm also going to cut it down here just a little bit, connect it. Just like that. Then I'm going to take the brush, the tip of the brush, and I'm going to flick that upward towards the brow. Just from that line that we just created. This is going to be our base for the green color that we'll be using. Just like that. Next, I'm going to take a nice a shader brush, and I'm going to go into Brazen and take that brown color in Brazen and get a little bit on the brush, tap off the excess, and we're going to sweep that across the top of that black right into our brow bone and bringing it down just like that. Also going to take a little bit more of that, tapping it off, bringing it down here, right at the corner, the edge of where that flamboyant gold is, and kind of blending that little line that's out there, just blending it out just a little bit. Next, I'm going to take a nice crease brush, and I'm going to go into Flashy, which has that, it's kind of like an evergreen color. I'm going to take some of that. I'm really packing that color onto the brush. tapping off the excess, and where that line that we just drew for our cut crease, I'm going to apply that starting with the edge where the tape is and going all the way over, just like that. Now, cutting the crease is a very detailed look, but I like this look because you can't really tell that you cut the crease. It's not a sharp cut, but you can tell that you added a lot of detail into your eyeshadow look. And I'm blending that into that brown that we used from Brazen. And I'm also going to take a little bit more of that green and apply that to the edge right there at the end of the Flamboyant, making little circles to really pack on that color and kind of blending it into that Flamboyant gold. Just like that. Next, I'm going to go into my MAC shadows, and I'm going to take all that glitters and use that as my highlight color. And I'm just going to use this with a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to pack that color on to my brow bone, blending it in with that nice brown from the Brazen Duo. Got a little sparkle to it, but not too much. Finally, last but not least, I'm going to take a nice little blending brush, and I'm going to take some of my saddle onto a blender brush, and I'm going to put this right over the line that we used to cut the crease to kind of blend it out. All the way over. Just like that. And I'm going to make sure this all blended very well. I like how it looks. Lastly, I'm going to go back into that gold from Flamboyant and just pack a little bit more of that color onto the lid, just so that it will have an intense color and it'll pop just a little bit more. There we go, just like that. So after we've done that, I'm going to remove my tape from my edges here, and see that nice little sharp line that we have. I'm also now going to take a nice little smudger brush, this one I got from e.l.f., and I'm going to take some of that Flamboyant gold, and we're going to use that to my bottom lash line. Right underneath the lash line there, we're adding a little gold. And I'm bringing that about halfway across. Then I'm going to take some of that green from Flashy, that Evergreen color, and I'm going to use the rest of that for the other half. Right underneath the lash line. Just like that. So I'll be right back with the final look. So this is the final look, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This is using some of my HIP Duos that I usually don't ever put my hands on, and I don't know why, because I love the color payoff. It's really pretty. Let me know what you think of this look. Let me know some other looks that you'd like to see. I do have quite a few of the HIP Duos, along with several other palettes that I can try out different looks with. Thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Pictures are to follow. God bless.